But they're not fast like a missile. So it's slightly faster. Oh God, so they're looking around for little bugs to try and compete with our great Navy.
Huh? Everywhere. Oh, shoot. Oh no, the force is over. How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Y, the God. Oh, aloha everybody. It is Tuesday, May 5th. So, happy Cinco de Mayo. Get to the choppers. Okay, it was just yesterday, May the 4th, to be with you. It turned into a horrendous day. A little vlog, little news here. I went to the ER, but I'm okay. It was sort of like I didn't really necessarily have to go. I didn't really have to go there. But okay, with my urology challenges, I have to pay attention to this fever thing. If it comes up, I gotta take care of it. I have to go there. No comment on that. So I do take these things seriously. I try to make light and fun of it because being too serious is like I'll be focused on too serious all the time, but I do focus on this kind of stuff. I mean, I get obsessive. I get a little temperature, and I'm like taking a temperature like obsessively every 5 minutes. It's still almost the same. So anyways, there was a little bit of I get these little bags. I can see what I pee, and it was like cloudy, and I'm like, wait a minute. And then it was cloudy for a couple days, and then I thought I felt a little bit, so I had a 99-degree temperature. I was like, whoa, And then I took a nap. I'm thinking I'm just dehydrated, so I was going to drink a lot of water, and this is probably going to drain away, which is against my prior advice, like get it checked out. And I had to talk with a friend, and I was just like almost scolded for like, you're not taking it seriously. Yeah. So I at that point I thought, I could go to the urgent care and have it checked out, because the doctor offices are closed. It always happens when doctor offices are closed. What's up with that? Honestly, I think because of Mother's Day, Memorial Day, but more like Mother's Day, there's some demon stuff going on. There's some evil forces, evil things, like as in dispensed via curses for my situation because of a certain person, malignant narcissist, who deals in that sort of thing, because trying to control my mom. So it's like these curses come against me, and I can tell once in a while, and it's been happening because this control thing I'm just in the way of the control thing, so it's like getting me out of the way. So I'm kind of more and more believing this. And so yesterday a bunch of weird things were going around, because that's how it feels like when a curse from that one comes up. It feels like a bunch of stuff going wrong. Like, why is that going wrong? Why is it? Yeah. So yesterday, back to yesterday. Yesterday was my friend got upset. I'm like, ooh, I can get upset. I went to the urgent care, and I'm already like, okay, I'm gonna be here a couple hours. I should be able to do this urgent care thing. It's convenient. It's down the road, and but it's wait time. Then the doctor comes out. I'm sitting there waiting, going, okay, I'll just wait and see what this cloudy thing is. And he comes out, and this is Doctor, I'm going to say so-and-so. You guys going to make anonymous here because I'm going to say something. So Dr. So-and-so comes out, he's like, well, I'm sitting way on the end in the waiting room, all by myself, all by the front door, like, it's all the way out there. And he's like standing there, kind of imposing, and what you should do is go to the ER, and then you go to the ER, and this thing, and they have them pull up the tube and change the tube, and culture the end of it, have them snip it off. I'm trying to, are you telling me to have them do that? And he's like, oh yeah, because if you don't, it could be very serious stuff, and then go to the ER. And so I'm like, okay, if I'll be here tomorrow if you have any questions. I'm like, okay, let me get right on it, because ER is an involved visit. So I left, I went home, I was like, okay mom, I'm going to be gone for dinner, I got to go to the ER. And I try to be quick about traffic, parking, all that stuff. So I get to the ER, it's about 6:30 p.m. and I check in, they're pretty nice and all this kind of thing. I sit down, and actually it was one of the quickest ER visits on my record ever. Because usually it's such a long wait. I went down there and I practically sat down, I was like, called my name. Okay, get on the scale, blood pressure. And my blood pressure was high. As if urgent care doctor scared the living piss out of me. My blood, everything was like, dude. I'm like, oh god, this is wrong. It's happening again. I'm gonna with the IVs and the. I packed my bag, my little gold bag. Packed my phone recharger. Throw snacks in there, cause then I get to eat. I was like doing all this stuff. My glasses. And then I get there, I'm all set. But the ER was pretty quick. I go in there, and then they go in the examination room, and then the doctor comes in, and I'm like talking to the doctor in the ER. She's just like, I said, yeah, blah blah blah. She's like, we're gonna check it out. It's just this and that, and we're gonna do a blood test. But I didn't really have a fever, and the blood pressure could be just because you're in this state of heightened alert. But the doctor confided in me when I told her the name of the urgent care doctor. She's almost eye rolling. She goes, oh, that one's got a reputation over here in the ER. Because that particular doctor, even though there's like credentials up the yin-yang after his name, he's like accredited, all his, accreditations, doctor and blah, 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 blah. Even though he's all that, he's not very good at the urgent care thing. Because basically he's an alarmist in one word, an alarmist. He'll tell most patients that everything's dire and scare the piss and and you gotta go to the emergency room. He'll tell the patient all kinds of horrible, like, you're gonna die kind of thing if you don't get this fixed, and then send them to the emergency room. So whenever that guy is on duty, the running joke in the ER is, well, we better staff up because, Dr. So-and-so is working urgent care, sending everybody there. So I went through that little rigmarole. However, they did their due diligence and took the blood test stuff and did all the other stuff. And basically it was kind of just like a yeast infection thing. So I went home within 3 hours and I have a prescription I got to get filled. So very it's very not a big deal. But the fact is, it could have been a big deal, I guess. But also, Mother's Day is coming up, and it's Cinco de Mayo. But Mother's Day is coming up, and I think there's cursing afoot. So I gotta think about making some spiritual protection. I don't know. And everything went wrong with the computer thing, setting up my little OBS studio. Oh, and then there's like the seal. There's like the pup seal. They're going on Kaimana Beach. there's another baby seal from the same baby mama. Monk seal mama is back. And anyways, Hawaii news. There's Elite Squad face-off. Oh, and the other news. Yeah, Iran, the Strait of Hormuz is still blocked. Trump says, they say, and Trump's just biting at the bit to start the war again. They don't want to call it a war because their 60 days is up and they have to face Congress. And he's like, it's a military operation. It's not a war. And same day, a little while ago, it was a war. And he's doing it for money. Guaranteed. So expect Iran to get missiled. That's my take on it. And everything else is still the same wacky thing. And midterm elections, and they're gerrymandering everything to try to win. And the popularity is like 20s, in the 20s. So he's not very popular. They're not very popular. And over here in Hawaii, there's the Elite Squad face-off because they're doing exercises, and they got all the, the Mongolian army above. I am from Mongolia. Everyone comes over here and does stuff, and they're just like a bunch of militaries from all over the place. Hey, it's a playground for military training. What? New attacks in strain Iran war ceasefire? Yeah, this is not really a ceasefire anymore. They're just doing it to play the markets. Magnuts in effect because it's baseball. Okay, hug my magnuts. Punahou freshman, Dogologist, and the mad scientist, and you're in golf, so you don't count now. Because golf blows. Golf blew from before, but now it's like, okay, nobody showed up at my Florida-Dade County PGA tournament. Yes, because nobody wants to believe in the players. Never mind. Golf has been. Anyways, relax. Remember back in 1974. Okay. When you want to relax, very bored, is look at the yo-yo. You're feeling very sleepy. National yo-yo champion Barney Akers shows this guy James how to rock the cradle. He's shooting 20 playgrounds each playground. I remember when yo-yos were a thing. It was about that time. So we went to yo-yo. Everyone's like yo-yoed out. Get a yo-yo and just walk the dog and do a little couple tricks. Love that. Oh, what else is going on? Baseball. Oh, my magnets. Oh, what here? Oh, the cartoon. Oh, yes. We can't fly airplanes anymore because there's no more gasoline. Spirit Airlines goes bankrupt. Oh, I thought Trump was going to buy it for 90% of the profit. I get 90% of the profit because I bought the airline bailout. Yeah, but it just went belly up. It just stopped flying. You got a ticket? Oh, too bad. It's no longer in flight. No more plane. Oh, what's going on here?
Not much immigration, like duties active crazy, on the water.
This one I think is just a little bit weird. Not weird. It's all the street signs with Hawaiian words are missing diacritical marks. It would cost a lot to change these misspelled street names, but doing so would benefit everyone. Actually, the misspelling is not that big a deal. It is more important to pronounce Hawaiian correctly, and I've heard it from our own Hawaiian people. For example, I've heard Princess Lili'ou Kalani pronounce it without the oo, and it's Maili, not Maili. Maile, Maili. Another name mispronounced, but not due to diacritics, is Nanakuli. It should be pronounced Nanakuli. Also, it's Luale, not Lulule. In Hawaiian, mispronunciations misidentify correct meanings of these words. As a kid growing up, my dad spoke fluent Hawaiian and would get hoo-hoo if Hawaiian name was mispronounced, especially the islands like Kauai, Molokai, Lanai, Have we become ignorant or too lazy to pronounce Hawaiian names and words correctly? John K. Allah. Vaianai. Okay. Thank you, John, for your tedious corrections on pronunciations. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, doing all that thing. I mean, it's like, yeah, Hawaiian and Hawaiian. Preserving Hawaiian language, yes, okay. And the Hawaiian, the street names, it's almost like mispronunciation is bigger than the Anyways, I'll give you a hint. The W in the front of a word is wa, like Waianai, Waialai, wa. When the W is in the middle of the word or name, it's a cross between a V and a W, like Hawaiian. But Waianai and Hawaiian, see the V sound. And in these especially the islands like Kauai, yeah, Kauai. Molokai, no. People from Molokai don't go Molokai. They don't go Lanai. I don't know. You got it up the east. But Molokai, I know for sure. People in Molokai, from Molokai, they just say Molokai. Don't go Molokai. Because you sound like you're trying to be. It sounds like you're trying to be Hawaiian when you're not. Just say Molokai. Molokai is Molokai. That's fine. Kauai or Kauai. Yeah, you know, Oahu. I like Oahu. Oahu or Oahu. Everyone gets the Oahu. Anyways, that's enough of that. So, it's trendy. It's preserve the Hawaiian language. It's also sort of like when someone corrects your pronunciation or your language when you speak. Just be understood when you speak. Okay. That's all. It's a crazy day, and I have to find out if there's like decursing things maybe. And I'm fine. That was the quickest ER visit I have had. Anyways, aloha. It's gonna be a good day. Aloha to you. I think
It's gonna be sunny out. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a little bit of sun. Oh, there was